Transformers reviews, tech and the news, whatever else I use as a muse. Hit subscribe, I appreciate the views. Influences interest on YouTube.
What's going on, people? This is Inflewence, and today I got X-Transbox Trailbreaker versus Fans Toys Trailbreaker. Now, again, as I make the disclaimer with my versus videos, I don't do a super comprehensive versus. There's other people that do that and do it great. So mine is just basically really aesthetics. I just take a look at both aesthetics, and I guess you can decide, and I decide what I like at the end. So yeah, first we're looking at it. I think they have so many differences. They both embody Trailbreaker to me, but they have so many other differences that it's kind of a mixed bag for you, for the consumer. I say that because they have, like, he's smaller, so we can start there. We can start with the size. He's a smaller bot. This is Fans Toys. So he's a smaller bot. His proportions are smaller as far as his legs. Maybe the legs are kind of similar in size up here in the kneecaps, but down here is smaller. Up here is smaller, and his arms are smaller. So if you like that, if you like the smaller take, it's up to you. If you get a more conventional, if you like the smaller take, you know, it's up to you. He has a smaller backpack. His backpack is enormous, going backwards, and like I said, it's all about, it doesn't look out of place though over here with this enormous backpack. It looks like it's supposed to be there. Again, if that's how you see him or how you see the character, it depends. Faces wise, you can see their faces, or you can't see their faces. Let me see. They both have the same type of likeness. This is a little different type of color. I don't like this color that much. I mean, it's all about what you like. This is the tune version, I believe, and I guess they're going off of maybe some discolorization on the tune, which we all knew they had. I much rather prefer this color. It's not really a deep black, but it's kind of like a dark brown, blackish type. But again, we was comparing faces. Faces again are the same, like as far as likeness. He's got a more square face. His chin is more rounded. I really can't make a choice between their faces. Like if I were to pick a bot, I can't say which one I like better as far as for the face. Both of them seem great to me. They seem like the likeness of Trailbreaker. Don't really, you know, he's not a particularly important character to me. I remember having him as a toy. I think my cousin gave it to me or something, because it was used and it was kind of broke. But I just remember having Trailbreaker as a toy, so it is kind of, you know, it gives me a little bit of feels, but it's not, as far as the character wise, like there's mad other characters that I like better than Trailbreaker in the cartoon, just to be honest. Here you have the different chests. Again, that shows where it's kind of like a different figure. And the chest here is, I don't really like this gap right here. I prefer this, how it's in. That may or may not be tune accurate. I don't care. I prefer it like that. I don't like this gap right here, breaking up the chest. But again, that's part of, aesthetically speaking, it's just a different type of aesthetics. I definitely like the chrome bits over here, the chrome up here, this white plastic, although it's tune accurate, I believe I much rather prefer the chrome. Legs are pretty much this, well, the upper legs are pretty much the same to me. This has I can't say better paint, but it's just it don't even feel better. Like, it don't even feel better constructed. So I can say that, like, both feel the same construction at the bottom on the legs. And that's unusual for Fans Toys. Is usually, even if you don't prefer the aesthetic, it's constructed a whole lot better than other companies. Again, it's not. The legs are pretty much on par with each other. Besides this, the Fans Toys does have a lot of die cast. There's die cast back here. I believe this is die cast right here. This is all plastic except for up here. I believe these are die cast knees, which give this a little bit more heft. Again, these are die cast over here, so they both have good heft. Again, with the feet, he has a little bit more detail, and it's a little bit more real world X-Trans bots than Fans Toys. Fans Toys has the little cleaner, closer to tune, I guess. Arms wise, I definitely prefer his arms because I just like the thinner proportions. For some reason, the proportions look better to me than over here. Again, these may be tune accurate proportions, but I just don't like it. Prefer it much better over here. Again, I prefer all this, how they hide the wheels you can see in here. The backpack being smaller. I prefer Fans Toys. Hands wise, they have pretty much the same type of articulation in the hands, and this is probably, I think I said it in the review for him, but X-Trans Bots Trailbreaker is probably one of their best built figures. I can say it feeling to me. I wish they would get back to this, because I don't know if there was many. I know the transformation kind of was a pain at some parts. And again, there's more plastic and less great feeling plastic up here than over here. But that aside, the X-Trans Bots is built very well and very sturdy, not moving around. Stuff isn't flopping all over the place. Everything seems to be toleranced pretty well with this bot. Which X-Trans Bots has been lacking lately. Really hope they get back to some type of QC. The proportions over here just suit me better with the Fans Toys. I don't know why. It's when I first got it out the package, it wasn't really, and it still isn't. Like I said, Trailbreaker isn't like my must-have character. But when I got out the package, I was a little lackluster, and I was like, oh well, it's no better than what I have. So I'm not going to do anything. You know, I'm not going to get this. But now that I've been fooling with it a little bit, I do, looking at it, the times that I've looked at it, the review and everything, I do think I'm going to get this to replace this. So that's my answer. I like this guy better, which is Fans Toys, than the X-Trans Bots. Again, though, I think it's all about you. It's always all about you. I know that's like a cop out. It's all about you, but it's all about your feelings with this. Like, I can't say this is better than this as far as build. Like, they both feel good. This is heavier, but again, as I always say, heavy doesn't make it better. It's the way you use it, and they do use die cast well. They always use die cast well. Fans Toys always, I think, makes the right choices with the die cast. That makes the bot super heavy and also functional for the most part. But again, I think it's all about your senses and what you feel this character looks like. You feel it's a little bigger, a little bulkier, a little more I guess, I don't know, shoulders muscle bound more. Like he looks like kind of like a brute, and he's like slimline, like he's an athlete, and that's how I will describe it. So however you see this character, it would be what it is for you. I think I don't think you can go wrong with either of these. I know that's another cop out. It's true though. I don't think either one is so far over the other. I do like this better, which is Fans Toys, better than X Transbots. So thanks for watching this video. If you made it through here, you know my pick. I wonder what your pick is. I know there's like 3 other versions, so I'm sure they all are different, and I don't have them all. I wish I had them all to compare them just to see, but there's no way I'm buying 4 Trailbreakers. That's not happening. If this was Jetfire now, I might have all the versions except Chronos. Those that know. All right, so I will get up with you in another one. Peace.
Life ain't over, life ain't over, life ain't over. As long as you're alive, you can give another try and take it real high if you want.